What is going on, guys? My name is Chaotic and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 video. Now in today's video I actually have something pretty awesome to share with you guys. Certainly some very interesting news and information at least. So what if I told you guys that automated cars in real life are being made to play GTA 5? I know, it sounds crazy and at first it may not make sense, but trust me guys, this is actually a very cool story. So let's go ahead and get straight into things. So a few days ago, a few media outlets began reporting on this story. The Grand Theft Auto 5 is being used to teach next-gen autonomous vehicles how to drive. Now I'm sure all of you guys have heard about some of these autonomous vehicles which are in development right now. Of course there's nothing officially on the market as far as I'm aware of, but basically what these can do is drive themselves, or at least that's the concept at least. Now these autonomous vehicles have been in development now for a few years, and it's certainly going to be a few more yet before we see these available on the open market. And the main reason behind that is because of the complexity, the health and safety side of things, and so on. And as I'm sure you guys can imagine, there is a lot of testing and research that goes into these vehicles to make sure that every single scenario is known, there's not a single bug or fault in the system, and things like that. So I'm sure you guys are wondering at this stage, where exactly does GTA 5 come into all of this? GTA 5 being a game where you can run around, you can shoot people, you can rob banks, you can go to the strip club and do all these sort of things. Where exactly is this used in the research process of these self-driving cars? Well, as I'm sure you guys know, GTA 5 has a very complex and vast street network, and according to MIT Technology Review, several research groups are using GTA 5's open world to teach and train computers how to better navigate self-driving cars. Now, according to this news article, which will be linked in the description, by using a technique known as machine learning, they're enabling computers to quickly comprehend and process the world around them, like identifying faces and recognizing speech. This approach can be done in the real world as well, but it requires large quantities of data to be collected. This can be challenging and could take up to thousands of hours of processing, and this is exactly where GTA 5 comes in. Supposedly, the game's scenery is so realistic that it can be used to generate data that's as good or sometimes better than using real-world imagery. And to basically explain how this works, what research groups have done is create a system which changes GTA into colors, allowing the car to then identify exactly where it is, what to avoid, and so on. And the screenshot being displayed in the video right now shows off a graph which identifies all the colors and the exact item which is related to them. So for example, the road is a pinky purple color, a building would be red, the sidewalk is blue, another car would be a dark purple, and so on. So what the system does is change everything into colors, allowing it to identify exactly what everything is around it, rather than have to identify what the objects are based upon its shape, its size, and its appearance. Now I'm sure this goes without saying, but by doing this, it makes the system a lot less complex, much easier to make, but just as accurate and effective. So to give you guys an example of this, here is a side-by-side comparison. The top image, of course, is what the game looks like to us, and the bottom image is what the game looks like to the system. So I'm sure you guys are curious as to whether this system actually works, and as it turns out, there is in fact a video on YouTube that shows off some gameplay with this system in use. And as you guys can see right now in the video, I am in fact showing you guys a quick glimpse of this gameplay. On the left hand side, you've got what the game looks like, and on the right hand side, you can see the system itself in place. If you guys want to go ahead and take a full look at this video, there's a link in the description to it. There's some additional information in that video too, which is also pretty interesting, so definitely go and check it out. Now, something else which this video also mentions, when converting a cityscape image into the correct color coding so the system itself can identify the objects around it, it takes 90 minutes per image. But for GTA 5, it takes 7 seconds on average. So I think it's safe to say which is the more obvious choice. And like I said before, GTA 5 is so realistic in visual terms that it can in fact be used to accurately test the system. So there we go guys, can you believe it? The GTA 5 is being used to teach and train self-driving cars. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's absolutely incredible, and it's just insane to think that GTA 5 is being used to test future technology. And who knows, maybe someday down the line in 10 or 20 years time, we'll be sitting in these autonomous cars which have been taught to drive in GTA 5. Just as long as these cars aren't as bad as driving as the NPCs in GTA 5, we should be okay. Well, there we go, guys. With that being said, that is it for this video. I want to get your thoughts and feelings on this information. What do you guys think about this? So go ahead and leave a comment on this video. It would also be greatly appreciated if you guys could also take a few seconds out of your click the like button, as it helps me out a lot. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'd recommend that you do, because I upload all the latest and the greatest Grand Theft Auto 5 content. So once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.